Hello everybody, Will here from CreativeTeam, and today we'll be going over a little more in depth a topic we talked about in a previous video. Now there's definitely a lot more that we can cover with hosts and domains, so if you haven't checked that video out, go ahead and do so. It'll also be down in the description down below. But join us as we go over domains and hosting in shared versus cloud hosting. First we need to go over how services generally work. When you register a domain, it becomes connected to a registrar. They will deal with the reservation of the domain names as well as the IP addresses for those domains. If you choose to host with the same company that is your registrar, then a lot of the middle work is easily cut out. However, if you choose to host with someone other than your registrar, you will need to connect the DNS servers to the domain itself. Most registrars will allow you to manage your DNS servers. So when you sign up with a hosting company, they will send you their DNS servers. All you have to do is copy and paste the hosting DNS servers into the registrar's DNS information, and they'll be connected. The DNS server's functionality is to translate your domain into an IP address. That way when someone types in your domain name, it sends them to the server that maps that IP address of the web host where it retrieves your files from. Domains are usually simple things to deal with. Quick, easy, boom, done. The big thing to look into though is hosting. There are two main types of hosting available, shared and cloud hosting. Shared hosting is where a number of websites or services are hosted on a single server, sharing one space. This means that services like bandwidth, space, the databases, FTP accounts, and emails are all shared by a number of websites hosted on that particular server. You don't really know what else is on the server you're on. These include hosts like Bluehost, HostGator, GoDaddy, and more. The good thing about shared hosting is that it tends to come much cheaper than dedicated hosting, so even small sites can get up and running in no time. Also, the hosting provider tends to take care of the server, so technical issues and maintenance are one less worry. You also don't need to possess special knowledge of websites or server knowledge. Despite the number of advantages though, shared hosting does come at a cost. Shared servers tend to be targets for hacking, and any malicious activity on that server will affect the entire thing. This is also true with traffic. If other parts of a server start seeing higher traffic, the server can become unstable, and your services will slow down or even stop. Servers also have a select amount of space. The scalability on a shared server is not that simple. On the other side of the fence is cloud hosting. Still relatively new, cloud hosting pulls its resources from a variety of sources to create a virtual server rather than a solid shared one. If a server goes down in a shared hosting situation, it's down. However, with cloud hosting, if one server goes down, the others will pick up the slack till it's back up. It is a great balance between affordability and power. Even some shared hosting providers are moving over to cloud hosting because of the reliability and flexibility cloud hosting provides. Different hosts include Amazon, Microsoft Azure, Google, and even ones like HostGator and GoDaddy have moved over to cloud hosting. Beyond the definition of cloud hosting being a pro in itself, the uptime and availability constantly hit rates of 99.9%. This is really possible due to the, quote, self-healing ability cloud hosting was designed for. Not only that, but it is scalable and flexible to adjust based on any demand literally on the go. And if something does happen, the backup and recovery with cloud hosting is generally easy and quick due to the redundant data storage. However, cloud hosting is generally a little bit more expensive than shared hosting, but it is still in the cloud and not all providers can guarantee adequate protection, especially when you have all kinds of customers. Since this technology is still new, not many people really know how to utilize the technology to its fullest either, so it does have a learning curve that may take you a while to get up and running. And if that's still too much to learn, but you know you want cloud hosting in the future, head on over to CreativeTeam.io. We've got a proven track record with cloud computing, so let us help you get started. These principles for shared and cloud hosting can be applied to websites, data center computing, software as a service, and applications that need hosting and space. Which you choose depends on your needs, how fast you plan to grow, and your plans for the future. All of these things are something that should be discussed in the planning phase, so when you get to domains and hosts and services you wish to provide, you have a clear understanding of which type to go with. This creates less stress in the long run and leaves you room to grow. And there you guys have it, the difference between shared and cloud hosting. If you guys have any questions, please let us know down in the comments section down below. If you're still having trouble with hosting or getting up and going, please feel free to check us out at the link below. As one of the many services we offer, we can get you up and running and even find someone for you that understands the technical side of things like this. If you thought this video was helpful, go ahead and give it a like, and while you're down there, click the subscribe button to stay up to date. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.